Frank, first of all, thanks for doing this. We appreciate your time. Could you just talk about, I mean, bruised lungs sounds pretty painful. How are you feeling, first of all?
I'm good. I didn't even know I had it really. You know, I just when I came to the sideline, it was like, "Oh, you bleeding?" I thought I was bleeding on my arms or something like that. And it was like, "No, your mouth." I felt normal. I feel good. I'm okay.
Frank, have you made any decisions about your future yet?
Nah, not yet. I'm get some downtime with the fam. Get back to Miami and chill out with my kids. Then I'll see what's up. Um, but I still had fun, man, playing the game of football. But I didn't make a decision yet.
What will be some of the factors that will go into that decision?
Basically, who want me, and if I want to play a team who really want me, a team who got a young guy who I can mentor, to help out to be a better pro. Team who got a chance, who can win, um, like things like that.
Frank, you were pretty vocal about you came here because of Adam and what he meant to you. What were your feelings Sunday night when you heard the team was letting him go?
Me as a friend, it was, I felt for him, but I know how much, he loved, coaching the game of football. Um, like I said, like Adam was always good to me, but the game, the business. If you don't win, you don't get things going how the direction of what the organization want. That's what happened. But he always a good friend to me. I still talk to him. I talk to him like I always did before. Um, and hopefully he land on his feet. Back in the league or coaching somewhere.
Frank, you've been around a lot of teams. You played a long time, obviously. When you look at this Jets organization and the Jets team going forward, what do they need um, to kind of get to take that next step to become a contending team?
I think the organization got great people here. I think me being around the guys, they very hardworking guys. I think me seeing like the rookies. I think me being around them. I think that Joe did a great job with the rookie class. I think once he get another class that can help the team and get some more free agency. That some tough guys, and not saying that these guys not tough guys. A bunch of tough guys here. Like I think they'll be fine. It take time. It's a very young team, man. But I think like me being around this rookie class in here, I think he can get it. Once Joe gets some more guys who can step on the field and show that that they can play. I think they could be fine.
Frank, we spoke to a bunch of players yesterday, and nearly all of them said that one of the things the team needs to do is improve the culture, build a winning culture. Could you speak to that?
Um, like with this team, I think they need to bring more. They need to have like a more veteran guys in like in the rooms. Not saying like because it's a young team, just to show the young guys what it takes to be a pro. Um, show them like that you can't get comfortable. Because this team very young, man. I think they should have one in every room, like that a vet. They need to have a veteran guy in every room that who has success in this league, who's still like loving the game, to show them what it takes, in the practice field, being a pro, by being like coming in, being first guys in, working out in the weight room, taking notes, um, and I think it'll help this team a lot because this team, they don't really know, they haven't won yet, I think they need to get some guys who've been in winning organizations to show them what it takes, help this organization.
Frank, I'm curious, your experience in San Francisco. You guys had some rough years there, and then it turned. It kind of seemed to turn when Harbaugh got there.
Right.
What was the key? You went through this, and the Jets are kind of in a similar situation right now.
It took me 6 years, man. It took me 6 years.
Yeah.
But see, that's what I'm saying. But we was a young team, and when we turned, it was the same core guys like our rookie class, like Patrick Willis, like you know what I'm saying, like that core we had as a rookie class, like as when we was young, they kept it together, and they drafted. Scott McClure drafted real good. He knew what he wanted. He knew what it looked like. He knew that you had to be a football player. He wanted a physical guy. He wanted guys to love the game, and when we was young, even though we didn't win, you could tell that like we was fighting. You know what I'm saying? We just didn't know how to win. And once Harbaugh got there, it was just perfect timing. He got, he like McClure brought in guys like Justice Smith, like drafting guys like Ray McDonald from Florida, like the O lineman. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he knew what he wanted his team to look like. He wanted a bunch of football players who loved the game. He didn't care about the speed. He didn't care about how big a guy is. He was a football player and loved the game. And that's how we did it, man. And I think that's what it gonna take time, man. You can't it don't take no one year. As long as you got the draft right, though. You know what I'm saying? You draft right, draft a bunch of football players, and that's what it did. That's how it was in San Fran, man.
Hey Frank, speaking of Harbaugh, there's some rumors that your old coach might make the jump back into the NFL.
We do.
How do you would that surprise you?
Nah, it won't be surprising because me knowing Harbaugh, very competitive. Even though he didn't win in Michigan, but when he was with us, I know we got the chance to get there, got a chance to get to the Super Bowl. We didn't win it. We got a chance to knock on the door a couple of years. And I knew that he would come back though, because I know that's what he wanted to do. I love Harbaugh, man. He's a very competitive, great coach. He not to get us. He gonna be fine. I hope he do come back though.
How do you think he would do in like New York if he were to come to the Jets? How do you think he'd do?
I think he'll be fine. But like I said, it's a young team. It won't. I don't think it will be how he came in with us right away. We went 13. The first year we came in, we should have went to the Super Bowl, but because we was already like that core guys was that at that time at that age, like we went through all the headaches what we going through here, in New York. But he'll make it very competitive here though. He'll make this team very competitive because he know. He'll get a great staff with him. He not to get the guys, man. He not to get the guys' mind to switch to go to war for him, man. Like to do whatever it takes to try their best to win. One thing that's what he can do. That's my man right there. How about my man?
Maybe we'll see you again next. If Harbaugh gets the job here, maybe you'll be back.
He won't be back. I think him and Joe won't be back. Well, I hope he do come back in the NFL, though.
Frank, go ahead, Rich.
I just wanted. What did it mean to you to get exactly 16,000? I mean, it seemed kind of funny how it just landed right on that number, on that carry.
Blessed. My career been tough, man. It was hard for me to get to the NFL. My story, man. Like I don't supposed to be here right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I got drafted 3rd round, 2 ACL shoulders. They say I won't be here right now. And if I could ask y'all a question, do it. What surprised y'all about me once I got here? What surprised y'all about me when I got here?
That's a tough one because we heard a lot about you before you got here. But I remember watching you run the wind sprints during training camp on the other field while special teams practice was going on, and just how crazy that was to me for someone who is as established as you going to do extra work during a training camp practice, that you didn't have to do.
But let's be real. Like when they signed me, come on, let's be real. On my age, and I bet like you had some doubts in your head, like you know what I'm saying. Let's be real. Like because I would have had doubts. But man, I'm not gonna lie. I had a great time here, man. Even though we didn't win, these young guys, man. These young guys worked their behind off, man. And
Frank, I just had one more for you. You played with a lot of quarterbacks in your time in the NFL. This team has a decision to make about Sam going forward, obviously, with their draft position. What did you think of Sam this year, working so closely with him?
Very talented, love the game, tough. And I'll say tough because type of year we was having, hurting his shoulder, he could easily pack his bag and say, I'm done. I'm done. He didn't. He didn't. He wanted to play. He wanted to finish something that he started. I just think, man, he just need to get. Well, I think Jordan will do it. Joe. I think Joe, like me being around Joe, I think he'll get it right, man. You get more players around him. I think you gotta understand. Look at the guys he came out with. Look at Baker Mayfield. Look at my man Buffalo. Josh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, come on. He wasn't the fourth pick for nothing. You know what I mean? What, third pick for nothing. He's very talented and tough, and he loved the game, man. He just, I think, you give him some guys like, and not trying to doubt my guys here because they fought their behind off, but you give him guys like Josh got, like Diz and Smoke and Beasley and like Baker got, Odell, got Jarvis. They'll get Sam a little help like that. With Mims them coming back, with Crowder coming back, I think you'll see if they keep him. You'll see.
Well, Frank, thank you so much. For being a good sport all year. You're a true pro.
Appreciate it, man. But hey, y'all not bad how people try to make y'all, man.
Thank you,
That's
Frank.
All that stuff's overrated. We're okay.
It is, though. It is. It is. All right, man. Nice meeting y'all, man.
All right. Take
Thank
care.
you, Frank.